Hi there, it's Mike Diesel with Scott Subaru. We're made for your lifestyle. Hey, whether it's going to visit a friend on their acreage, Hi there, it's Mike Diesel with Scott Subaru, made for your lifestyle. Hey, whether it's going to the mountains, going skiing trip, maybe finding your perfect little spot. Maybe it's going hiking in the summer, or maybe it's going to a friend's acreage down a gravel road, or even the QE2. Whatever it is, Central Alberta has a certain type of fuck cock shit balls. Okay, let's do that again. My nipples, I think are the nipples an issue? It's not even all that cold in here and you can see the wire. Okay, I should stop doing that. That's weird. How long before it gets weird? Okay. You need something that is capable. You need something that is not reactive, that will not be there slightly be there, only kind of partly be there. Yeah, definitely be there. Gotta be there. Yeah, gotta be there. You all know the QE2 can be very treacherous. An all-wheel drive system is almost imperative nowadays, and there's multiple? Really? I'm disappointed in me is what I am. Maybe it's hiking in the summer. That might be what you do. Or a gravel road, a friend's acreage, or the QE2, which you keep saying or. Maybe it's hiking in the summer. Maybe it's a friend length. And on the rear, you've got those two drive shafts. They're going to be the same. On the front, you're going to have those drive shafts that are the same length. That's important because if you've ever experienced, on the front, you'll notice that those two drive shafts, so it all works in unison with one another. No, you'll find that it goes 50-50. Now, it's also going to send power to the wheels that have traction, which some all-wheel drive systems don't do that. Home safely, the all-wheel drive system from Subaru, being symmetrical and all the time, can help you out. Hi there, it's Mike Diesel with Scott Subaru. We're made for your lifestyle. And your lifestyle might be visiting the relatives on the coast during wintertime, having to drive over the mountains through this, or finding the perfect spot. Doesn't that look beautiful? That would be nice, finding that spot. Maybe it's hiking in the summertime, a friend has an acreage, you're always on gravel roads, or maybe it's just the QE2. We know that the QE2 can be very dangerous, and having an all-wheel drive system is almost imperative nowadays, but there are multiple types of all-wheel drive systems. They are not all the same. Let's start with what ours looks like underneath. What you'll notice when we look at the diagram is the boxer engine, the front transfer case, the transmission, the center transfer case, and the rear transfer case are all straight down the center of the vehicle, and that creates great balance overall. Also, the drive shafts on the front are the same length as each other, which means that that torque steer that sometimes you get when you hit the gas and it wants to go left to right, that won't happen. On the rear, you've also got the same length drive shafts driving the rear wheels, which means that everything is very well balanced. Talking about different all-wheel drive systems, a lot of them are front-wheel drive, and when you get into trouble, when you need it, that's when they react by putting some of the power to the rear, which in my eyes, I would almost rather have that security as you're driving so you don't get into trouble, like the all-time four-wheel drive that Subaru has, rather than being reactive only when you get into trouble. And interesting fact, did you know that you only have to send 5% of the power to the rear wheels to call it an all-wheel drive vehicle? Yeah, threw me off as well. How does Subaru do it? Subaru does it like this: 60% to the front all the time, 40% to the rear all the time. When you get a little bit of slippage, now you go 50-50. It spreads it out that way. And say you have one wheel that is just spinning and it doesn't have traction, it's going to take power from that wheel and send it to the other wheels. Of course, we also started out by doing stuff like this. Is that unreal? Please do not attempt that at home unless you're a professional and wearing a helmet. So whether it's traveling across mountains, finding your perfect spot, maybe going for a hike, or traveling down the QE2 and just wanting to return home safely to your loved ones, the all-time symmetrical all-wheel drive of Subaru can get you there and get you back again. It's Scott Subaru. We are made for your lifestyle on top of Red Deer's North Hill or online at scottsubaru.com.